All right, boys, we are back, and it's time to head into the Year 4 playoffs with our Arizona Coyotes. I know what you guys are thinking. What the hell? We were up here at the trade deadline. I had some computer problems over the weekend. Hopefully, they're all fixed now. Maybe that's why I was losing footage so much. Hopefully. All right, I had to reboot my system, but we're back now. So I did a video a few days ago. We finished off the regular season, but I want to get to the playoffs in this video. All right, so we're going up against the Anaheim Ducks for a rematch of last year's first round where they swept us. Our last 8 playoff games, we are 0-8. Now, we're going to get to the playoff picture in just one second. Let me just, a few things here. Might be a little bit of a longer video because I want to show you guys the season stats and all that stuff. And I also want to turn injuries. No, injuries on, yeah. There you go. But automated goalie rotations, I got to turn that off now because we got to decide if it's going to be Mark Visentin or Darcy Kuemper. And their stats are very, very similar. All right. It's actually kind of tough to choose between which one, but you know what? I got to do it. So Stats Central, just to show you guys team standings. At the end of the year, the Arizona Coyotes ended up with 107 points. I didn't make a single trade at the trade deadline. I felt like, we could have made our team a little bit better. But the last 3 years, I've made trades at the trade deadline every single year. And now we have our young prospects who are coming up. So, I don't want to make a trade because if I'm going to make a trade, then it's going to be one of my young prospects going out. I wanted to give this team a chance to get it done. And they ended up finishing the year with 107 points. So I'm happy with that. They attained their goal. And I'll just quickly show you GM Tracker. This is why I like our team. We're constantly making it to the playoffs now. We're in that mindset where we are a playoff team. The rest of the world thinks that about us. So 2 years ago, second round exit. Last year, first round exit. This year, all right, hopefully we can go a little bit farther. Have a competitive second round. That's what I'm looking for. But it's good. Look at this. 71 points, 90 points, 102, 107. So far, every year we have been getting better with the Arizona Coyotes. Now, Stats Central. Yeah, let me go to the player stats. Just show you guys all this stuff quickly. I'm not going to take too long here. I'm just going to run through it. Kopitar had a good year. Ekman Larson had a good year. I don't think he won the Norris, though, because PK Subban and Erik Karlsson had even better point-producing years than Ekman Larson. But watch. Forwards, all right, there you go. Anze Kopitar was 77 in 82 games played. Yakupov was 71 and a 30-goal season. So I do like that Yakupov and Kopitar can play together. They've proved it this year. Hansel, another good year on the second-line center. Bodker, he has more second-line left-wing stats, so maybe a trade upcoming in the offseason. We just have him for a few more years, right? But he is on our team, and we are a 105-point team, right, during the regular season. So he is helping out there. Riley Smith, 51 points, and Eric Howell, only 41. So there's our top 6. There's some depth for you right there. All right. Defenseman, Ekman Larson, 67 points in 79 games played, all right. Yandel, 45, so Ekman Larson had a great year. But then goaltenders, I wanted to decide, which goalie do we go to for the playoff run. Visentin's played more games, 48 games played, but Kuemper's got a slightly lower goals against average, 2.33 to 2.49. Kuemper is 24, 12, and 2. Visentin is 28, 15, and 1, right? So similar. Save percentage, Kuemper is 92.08. Visentin's 91.20, and at shutouts, Visentin has 5. So, goals against and save percentage, Kuemper is better, but Kemper's been our goalie the last 2 years. I think Mark Visentin's 25 years old. He's 4-star. He could still slightly get better, but I think he needs a good playoff run to get better. So, I want to try give Mark Visentin game number 1 and see how he does. Because the stats are so similar. The only thing that's different is the goals against the save percentage slightly, but that could have just been, that could have just been coincidence by the games that you played, or what's it called? It was also because Visentin played more games than Darcy Kuemper, right? It's hard to tell. So I think I'll go with Visentin. And now, yeah, we might as well just do this right now. Do I have to edit I'll just show you my lines quickly. I put Teravainen back in there. All right, Pierlini and Domi are with him. He didn't play too many games this year because I was doing best lines before. And then goaltenders, yeah, Visentin's in the net. All right, so that's good for us. Now, let's take a look at the team that beat us last year in the first round, that swept us out, the Anaheim Ducks, all right? So, Jacob Silverberg, 89, he's gotten pretty good. Ryan Getzlaf, 90. Corey Perry, 93. It's a very good first line, all right? A 93, a 90, and an 89. I'd say it's better than our first line, much better. Second line, you got Brett Connolly, Ryan Kessler, and Emerson Edom. Again, a very good second line. They got 4 snipers in their top 6. That's going to be tough to deal with. Third line, Cogliano, Regan, and or Regin, I don't even know, and Palmieri. Very good third line as well, man. Their center could be slightly better, but Palmieri and Cogliano as wingers for the third line, that's overkill. And then fourth line, Nosen, Thompson, and Smith-Pelly. 80s and an 81. That's a very good offensive core right there. So, defensive core, Cam Fowler 86, Hampus Lindholm 85, Nikitin 82, Vatanen 83, Theodore 78, and Boschman 78. All right, so their offense looks good, but their defense is looking a little bit underwhelming, I'd say. You know, we can beat them. They don't have like that superstar defenseman. And then goaltender, they do have the superstar goalie though, and the backup 86. So you know what? That's actually a nice makeup there for their lack of defense. They have a 91 overall goaltender. All right, and if you compare it to our team, there you go. Quickly, I think offense, they have us covered. We're not bad. Defense, 287s help us out, but still, it's not that much far ahead of theirs. And then goaltender, they definitely have the advantage, all right? So we can see why they beat us last year. But you know what? Last year was last year. It was a learning experience for the Arizona Coyotes. So let's try it out this year. You know what? We got to get at least a win this year, all right? We had a great regular season. We have home ice advantage this year. Let's not mess it up. Before we get started, let me just blow my nose here 1 second. All right, that's much better. It's way too cold out, man. It's getting cold. All right, so game number 1 against the 41-32-9 Anaheim Ducks. Come on, boys. We got to get some revenge from last year, all right? We're 0-8 in our last 8 playoff games. I'm not going to stand for that. Yandel, our captain, and Anze Kopitar, Nail Yakupov, you guys got to show up. And Mark Byzantine, let's see what this kid can do for us. First period. All right. That's not good, but it's not bad either. And we're out shooting them. All right, so we got home ice advantage. Come on now, boys. Just play. Second period. Okay. I'll take that. Ryan Kessler beats Byzantine. Bodker beats Gibson. Hansel beats Gibson, but then Ryan Getzlaff on the power play. So, even game. We're still shooting them 25-15. Come on now, Byzantine. It's you against Gibson here in the third period. Who's going to be the better goaltender? Oh, of course. Third line center scores on Mark Byzantine. Oh, Ryan Kessler scores on Mark Byzantine. All right. Darcy Kemper gets to start the next game. Byzantine, you had your chance. 4 goals on 17 shots, 2 in the third period. When we had a tie game, you know, Gibson played better, and our offense couldn't come through for us. All right. So, could be tough, man. The Anaheim Ducks are still a very good team. There was a reason why they beat us in 4 games last year, right? I think that goaltender is a big up that they have on us. So, Byzantine, you had your chance, man. I know it's rough to switch you out like that, but that third period, you didn't prove to me that you could steal a game. You know what I mean? I'm not going to blame him, but some goalies have a knack of just going in there and making it all about them. You know what I mean? Then there's other goalies who, my defense could have played better. I could have had a breakaway coverage, too many power plays, blah, 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 blah. Nah. I need a goalie who can steal me a game, even if our defense and offense isn't playing good. 2 goals in the third period, and 4 goals on 17 shots. That's average. All right, so here we go. Game number 2. We got Darcy Kemper in the net this time. Well, what's the difference going to be? First period. All right. We got the one goal lead so far. Darcy Kemper allows 1 goal on 10 shots. Even shot so far. Max Domi gets his first playoff NHL goal, and Gormley gets one. All right, good. All right, come on now. Remember, we got to get 1 here. Second period. Oh, my God. Ryan Getzlaff and Ryan Kessler. Man, these guys, their 2 top-notch centers are getting it done for them. Yeah, Kessler's on fire. 3 goals on 22 shots. It's actually better than Byzantine still. It's just now we're not getting the goal support, man. The Anaheim Ducks. All right, boys, third period. The game's not over just yet. Let's go. Come on. There it is. Max Domi, his 2nd goal of the game. That's a big one, boy. That's a big one. He tied it up. Come on now. Oh, come on now. Power play, step up. No. Oh, Kemper versus Gibson right now. We're going overtime. Kemper versus Gibson. The shots are even. And Emerson Edom puts it by Darcy Kemper. A wrist shot from beyond the circle. Beats him clean. Oh, my God. And the Arizona Coyotes in their last 10 playoff games are 0-10. Man, we are having a rough time here in the playoffs, boys. I'm not going to blame Kemper for that game. He played fine. It's just their high-powered offense, man. It's their top 6 that are getting goals. Emerson Edom there. Kessler's been ripping it up. Ryan Getzlaff has had some points as well. They're a tough team. All right, so I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to leave it the same. I really don't think that we can arrange our lines anyway to give ourselves a better chance against these guys. They're a tough team. All right, so we're playing on the road in Anaheim. Come on, boys. Don't let it be another sweep. Third straight year in a sweep. That's not cool, man. Come on. First period. Oh, okay. I'll take that. 13 shots to 11. We're semi-out shooting them. Come on now, Kemper. You got to play better than Gibson. Second period. Oh, my God. We got the first goal of the game. Carl Soderberg, friggin' fourth liner, but then Brett Connolly, another top six, and Jacob Silverberg, another top six. Yeah, their top six snipers are just on fire right now. All right, we dropped this game. It's another series that's over. We're not coming back from 3-0 down. Come on, boys. The game's not over. Yeah! Nail Yakupov gets a big power play goal. The game's not over. The series is not over. You guys got to take this one. You got to pull it out of the hat. Come on now. Oh, we're going to second game. Yeah, second game in a row. We're going to overtime. Come on, boys. Play for your goalie. Darcy Kemper's got you this far. Power play. Oh, my God. Come on, boys. Help out Kemper. He's playing good. 2 goals on 37 shots. Oh my God, second overtime. No, they got a power play. It's gonna end soon. No! Oh my God. Of course they have to get 2 power plays in the second overtime when you know it's gonna end any second. Cam Fowler gets a power play goal. Holy crap. Who took a freaking penalty? The 2 guys who took penalties in the second overtime, man. What the hell were you thinking? Freaking Darcy Kemper played great again. Hang on a second. Penalty summary. What the fuck are you guys doing, man? Overtime. Tripping by Yakupov and hooking. Ref's going to call a hooking penalty in second overtime on Mark Stone. Oh my God, you stupid goof. All right, the last 11 playoff games for the Arizona Coyotes, and we have lost. The only good news about this is every single game in this series has been, well, not every single game. This game wasn't close, but since we've gone with Kemper, you know, it's been a tight 1-goal game that's had to go to overtime. So, I mean, we're right there with them. We just can't finish it off, you know? Too much rushing, not enough finish. So let's go. Come on now. We gotta get one. I don't want to go 0-12 in our last 3 years in the playoffs, man. Let's go. I'm not going to change any lines or anything. I have faith in these guys. You had a 105-point regular season. Show me some of that. All right? First period. You know what? Regular simulation. Let's just go. Maybe I'll get something lucky here if I go regular. Yeah, Anze Kopitar. Power play goal. All right, that's a good way to start it. Corey Perry, another top 6 sniper for the Anaheim Ducks. Beats Darcy Kemper. All right, there you go, Gormley. All right. We're getting some goal support this game. We're helping our goaltender out. Good. John Gibson, man. 90. Yeah, there you go, Eric Howell. All right. I just don't want to go 0-12, man. Break it up. Give ourselves something to cheer about. We can go back home for one more game. Come on now, Howla. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, all right, good. Still up by 2 now. Now, Darcy Kemper, you got the routine in place. We haven't had this yet. Oh, there's one. Jacob Silverberg gets 1 on him. There's a second. Oh, yeah, we don't deserve to win. We don't have the shutdown power in the third period. Is this... Oh, wait a minute. Gormley gets a goal. All right, he scored on Anderson. And... Oh, the Arizona Coyotes, they sneak one out. It looked like we had fallen apart there in the third period. I already lost all faith there, or faith, when Palmieri scored. I was like, yeah, this looks familiar. We're going to go to overtime again. They're going to win or something. But Gormley gets his second goal of the game, and the Arizona Coyotes, they, you know what? They fend off elimination. We're not eliminated just yet. If we can take this game by game, we may have a chance to get back in this, all right? We may have a chance. But, I mean, you got to just take it game at a time. All right, so you know what? I got to blow my nose. Hang on 1 second. All right, that's much better. So here we go. Game number 5. The Anaheim Ducks have a 3-1 series lead. But the good news is that now we've officially got that win. It took 12 games in the playoffs to get it, but we got that win, all right? So come on now, boys. Use that momentum. You got home ice now. Let's see what we can do. We're going to go regular simulation here. It worked out for us in the last game. Let's try it again. All right. Ooh, and Emerson Edom gets a goal. Another top 6 sniper, man. Their top 6 in this series is tearing it up. It's not even their defensive core, their depth. It's their main guns. They're getting goals on us, man. Jacob Silverberg gets a power play goal. Are you guys going to literally play like this on front of your home ice fans? We haven't had, there you go, Max Domi gets a goal. We haven't had a goal on home ice in the playoffs in how long, man? Let's go. Oh, Anze Kopitar, there you go. Oh, Emerson Edom, 3-2 games, not good. Come on, boys, you can tie it up. There it is, Pierlini. All right, boys, we're in this. We're in this game. Oh, my God, what a crazy third period. Theodore, their defenseman scores. Come on, answer back, Arizona. Don't go out like this. One more flurry. Get a shot on the net. Oh! And the Anaheim Ducks beat out the Arizona Coyotes. Man, this is going to be an interesting stat here. When it comes to home games in the playoffs, Have I won a single game in the last 3 years? Because if you remember, the first year where I won in round number one, every single game that I won was a road game. Then I got swept the next 2 years, and then this year I only won one game on the road. So, I mean, in the last 3 years to the playoffs, I've had 4 different rounds, and I've yet to win a single game on home ice. All right, that's a legitimate stat right there. That's bullshit right there. All right, I don't know what the hell is going on. That's a crazy stat right there. My goodness gracious. Boyle's been injured, blah, blah, blah. All right, so for the second straight year, we cannot beat the Anaheim Ducks in the playoffs. I think a big thing is our goaltender. Gibson, a 91 to an 84. It's just too much, all right? And I don't blame Kemper or Byzantine. It's just that we need, if we want to go deep in the playoffs, which is what we are turning into, we need a better goalie. All right, end of story. We need a better goalie. Stats Central. Player stats of the playoffs. Let's see this. Let's see who produced for us. I don't think it's going to be anywhere, man. People are going to be all over the place. No one really showed up. Forwards, we just got beat up and down the ice. So Riley Smith, 4 points. Teravainen, 4 points. Hansel, 3 points. Domi. Kopitar, 2 goals. All right. Yakupov, 2. Where's Bodker? Bodker, 2. Yeah, I mean, no one really stepped up and took over. A few people got some points here or there. Gormley stepped up. There you go. You know what? I'll say that. Gormley stepped up. He had a good series. And then goaltenders, I mean, both of them. 3.31, 3.35. Even stats, right? Even stats. Byzantine, 86.67, and Kemper, 89.55. Yep. All right, so we've realized that we need to make changes on this team if we want to go deeper into the playoffs. We've had 3 years now where we've made the playoffs, but 3 years where we've been embarrassed. I mean, the first year, we shouldn't have made it into the playoffs, and we went up against the Vancouver Canucks. We beat them in 7. Fine. But they weren't considered a good team, all right? When we faced the St. Louis Blues, swept. Anaheim Ducks, swept. Anaheim Ducks again this year, 5 games, all right? So we got to change something because I want to come back. I want to go deep in the playoffs. Now, I don't want to necessarily win that Stanley Cup just yet. Yeah, obviously I want to, but the next step is to make it a competitive second-round appearance. And so far, we've yet to have anything like that, all right? So let me know what we can change in the offseason, boys. I think it definitely is an offseason of change and also transition with our younger players. Let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one.